Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a monster matchup,
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Serge Gnabry is undoubtedly one of Germany's better wide men. A player I expect to see a lot of on either flank, whose speciality is coming inside, having learned from one of the greatest at doing just that. And he boasts a very, very good goal record too, that shouldn't be understated.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Buildup. Now it's Musiala. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Goretzka. Raum. Goretzka. Raum. And here's Undav. Undav! Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's having a go. Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Aina. And it's played forward. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Raum. And it's Gnabry. And here's Gnabry. Bassi wins the duel this time. Chukwueze. That's really well manoeuvred. Rudiger. Schlotterbeck. Gross.
Realm. Now it's Gnabry. And here's Gnabry. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Could be danger here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Realm. Sané. Played out to the right. Kimmich gets a cross in. Carries far too far and out of play. Aim forwards. Didi. Could try cutting inside here. Goretzka. Now it's Undav. Out to the left it goes. Germany going wide appreciably more than they had been.
Yeah, they're just making more of the increased time on the ball there and asking some interesting questions too, whether it's bringing someone into play or drifting inside. Good movement.
Osei Samuel goes forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rudiger. Osimhen. Chukwueze. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Schlotterbeck. Chukwueze. Osei Samuel. That's good play. Kimmich. Nigeria are trailing against the run of play. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Aina. And it's Ndidi. Aimed in towards the centre. Osimhen crossed in once more. Gross. Kimmich. Rudiger, long ball upfield. Undav. Now it's Sané. Musiala. Schlotterbeck. Moved on forwards. Undav. Aina. Strong running down that left flank. Sané. Schlotterbeck. Sané. Sané gently done. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's played forward. Rudiger clears it away. Great work on the overlap. Climbs up big! Oh, it's come loose. And he's there to get it away. Didi. Buildup. And it's Gnabry. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Kimmich. Musiala showing good feet. Musiala proves just a little bit too strong. Looking for a decent ball in. Hit into the middle. Aina. Bassi forwards and with intent. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Rudiger. Kimmich. Sané. Kimmich shifted upfield. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Osai Samuel. Chukwueze. And that has put paid to that. Raum. Rudiger. Musiala. Goretzka. Calmly anticipates. That's really well manoeuvred. Raum. Gross. Musiala. Bassi cuts it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Aina. Great run on the overlap here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice physical challenge. Aim forwards. And it's Ndidi. He's in a good position here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Nigeria grab the equalizer and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Kimmich. Sané. Sané. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Good take. Buildup! Long ball by the goalkeeper. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Raum. Goretzka. Raum. And here's Musiala. Now that's well seen too. Aina. Ndidi chasing after it. Gross. Torunariga. Bassi. Moved on forwards. Aina. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a goal kick. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's on a charge. And that's aimed into the middle. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Sané. And it's Kimmich. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Keeper's got good distance on that. Gross. And it's played forward. And the pass is intercepted. Kimmich, forwards and with intent. Gross. Now he's got space here. Osei Samuel. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Raum. Goretzka. Torunariga. Bassi. Bassi shifted upfield. Aim forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move. Kimmich. Aim forwards. And here's Chukwueze. Osei Samuel. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, good ball! Oh, it's a great ball here. Raum getting this one clear. Rudiger. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Kimmich. Gross. And here's Sané. Musiala. Gross knocks it out wide. Bassi forwards and with intent. Now who's going to be first to this? Musiala is fouled. Cleared away. Sané. Gross. And here's Sané. Clearly not happy with that. Schlotterbeck gets across to intercept that. Raum. He has found the way through. Cross goes in. Can he finish? Goal! Germany! And they're back in front. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And the whistle goes for half-time. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Here we go again.
Nigeria really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Realm, and it's Gnabry. Gnabry. That's very neat. Over to the left, and here's Goretzka. Cross to the back post. A header! He will be livid with himself. Torunariga, Ndidi, Bassi, and it's played forward. Oh, nice touch. Hangs in across. And he's cut it out.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
He's found a way through. And here's Osimhen to Kwesi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Realm. Kimmich. Sade. That's really well manoeuvred. Iwobi. Aina. Ndidi. Iwobi shifted upfield. Realm. Gross. Realm. Gnabry. Bassi cuts out the pass. Aina. Aina. Oh, it's played. Goes for a shot! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Realm. Musiala played into space. And that has been cleared. And here's Gnabry. And here's Undav. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's gone direct. another go! Nigeria needing a change of fortune here. Osimhen chasing after it. Osimhen. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Sané. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Sané. Gross. Kimmich, aim forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ndidi. Bassi, gently done. Kimmich. And it's Gross. Kimmich chips it through. Can he latch on to this? Osei Samuel clears it away. Ndidi does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Ndidi.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Undav! And the ball's come loose here. And here's Sané. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Aina. Can he get onto this? Baumann claims it, and the danger passes. Goretzka. Rudiger. Gross. Oh, can he get onto this? Bassi makes the interception. Osei Samuel. Chukwueze. Osei Samuel. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Kimmich. And here's Gnabry. That looks a cracking ball. Goretzka is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Gnabry spread out to the left. Bassi getting this one clear. Back in once more. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Aina. Oh, such a clever touch. A chance to play it in. And a chance! He wasn't that far away.
Germany, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Osimhen being hunted in packs.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
He can get that clear. Moved on forwards. Gross. And it's played forward. And Didi, who does have an assist to his name, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, nicely intercepted. Clipped into space.
Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Goretzka. Lovely feet. Played in with purpose. And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Osei Samuel. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Osimhen.
Osimhen, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Bassi. Moved on forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Osei Samuel. Oh, played through for the wide man. And claimed it back swiftly. Back into the middle.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Gross. Rudiger. Goretzka. Raum. And it's played forward. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Germany really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Nigeria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Sane providing an outlet on that flank.
He's having a shot!
No, not this time.
Nigeria, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
It will be. That's really well manoeuvred. Aina. Nigeria need to make something happen here. Played into the middle.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Sane shifted upfield. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's a good run down the right. And here comes the corner. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired...
Tries a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Torunariga fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Raum given the lift of his goal. Goretzka. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And here's Undav, looking here to chip it through. And they've been given a corner. And he's there to clear it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he deliver? Goretzka. Rao. Gross. Searching pass he's played there. Tries to get it clear. The final 5 minutes. Gross. That's a good ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now this could be a chance. Bassi aim forwards, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Tries a measured ball. And here's Osimhen. And that has been clubbed away. Aina. Played into space out wide.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Gnabry.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Undav. And Didi has given away a free kick. Osei Samuel wins the duel this time.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's there to clear it. That has been cut short. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Undav. That's a throw. Osai Samuel. Ndidi. Torunariga. Pinged towards the front line. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. Into extra time we go. Torunariga. Bassi. Torunariga. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Out towards the flank. Adeyemi. Oh, sweet feet. Gross. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Ndidi.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Raum, gently done. Clears it away. And it's been taken short. Gross. Raum puts a cross in. And here's Gnabry. Gnabry! And no, he couldn't find the finish. And it's Ndidi. Iwobi played out towards the right wing. Very nicely done. Chance for a shot! Nice control. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Osimhen. Gross. Rudiger. Goretzka. Raum shifted upfield. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bassi. Iwobi. Moved on forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Germany getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. And it's played forward. Chukwueze. Iwobi. Iwobi! And that's a real chance missed. Raum. Rudiger forwards and with intent. Aina. Osai Samuel. And it's Osai Samuel. Chukwueze looking to get on the end of this. Raum does really well to win the ball there. Gets it away. Didi. And the shot's on him. Osimhen! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Bassi. Aina. Ndidi. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Schlotterbeck getting this one clear, and it's Osei Samuel. Here's Chukwueze. Crosses it in. Rudiger with the clearance. Chance here to counter. Ooh, a delicate chip through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rudiger gets a foot in here. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this test. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Didi. Rudiger makes the interception. Gnabry. Raum. And it's Gnabry. Goretzka. Now it's Müller. And here's Gnabry. Buildup. Bassi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Osei Samuel clears it away. It's run loose here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Leveling. Rao. Goretzka. Now it's Chukwueze. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Chukwueze, and the finish! Absolutely superb from Chukwueze. And that may just do it!
Nigeria, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Nigeria take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Torunariga. Bassi. Ndidi. Osai Samuel. Driven forward. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gross. Adeyemi. Gross. That has been cut short. Bassi. Ndidi. That's really well manoeuvred. He's away.
He's had a shot! Sticks it away! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Nigeria take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Leveling. Torunariga. Aina. Driving forward. It's anyone's ball now. Schlotterbeck did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Here's a shot! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Aina. Forward it goes. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Schlotterbeck looks to the other side. Leveling. Goretzka. Leveling. Forwards and with intent. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel. Bassi, aim forwards. Caresses it through. Schlotterbeck. Aina. Bassi. Torunariga. Ndidi. Chukwueze. Played back in. Adeyemi. Tar. Takes the shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Nigeria have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.